Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Frustrated, got to work off some steam.
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Totally shocking.
So shocking.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to look on the bright side, but it's all we can do. Hope for the best. Hope all that shit he said he was gonna do, he doesn't do. Anyway.
Yeah.
So today we've got a dit and some medium weights and then lots of bands. So get all those tricks together.
Yeah.
And some water and let's get busy.
Okay, I'm muting.
Okay. Oh, by the way, this will be our last class that's on a Wednesday. So next week we'll be starting Tuesday.
Oh, we're going back to Tuesdays. Okay, good.
Yeah, it'll be back to Tuesday, which
That's fine.
Be much better for Sue. So.
Whatever. Okay.
Okay, so standing all the way to the back of the mat with your feet wide, your hands on your hips, you're just gonna rock it side to side. We're gonna do some lateral work today, which is always good for us. Okay, now start to make that half circle, take it back, and then change your direction each time. Kind of getting into these inner thighs. Okay, now just take a nice big deep breath. We're gonna bring our feet in so they're hip width apart. You're gonna reach and try to lift the shoulders up. Make yourself as tall as you can get. And then you're gonna bring the arms down, sweep them back, and fold halfway down. Keeping your elbows nice and high and drawing the belly button up and in. And then lift it back up and reach again, lifting everything up. And then pull those elbows back, pull halfway down. And one more time, reach up. And then release the arms to your side. We're going to keep the feet wide this time, and you're going to sweep this arm up to the ceiling. So just get it straight up, then take that hip out and go over. You can either float this left hand or just rest it on your leg. Trying to get a nice stretch through the hip, above the hip. Let's do the same on the other side. Get the arm reaching, it's all about the reach. Let the hip go out and then bring it over till you feel that nice little tug. Keep the arm long. And then come back. Okay, feet hip width apart, hands on your waist, pick your right knee up, circle your foot. Do the same going in the opposite direction. And then we're going to point and flex. Now bring your hands to heart, hold this knee where it is, keep the foot flexed. We're going to hip hinge through this left side. So you're slowly keeping that leg bent. Try to get the heel close to your butt. So you've got a really big activation in the hamstring. And then see if you can get the torso to come parallel to the floor while you keep trying to pull the heel into the butt. And then slowly come back up. And we're going to try to lift that knee back up one more time. Hold it up. You did it. Okay, put it down. Shake it out. That was a big wake up of that right hamstring. Same thing on the other side. Pick the left foot up, circle the ankle. Should feel good. And then go the opposite way. Try to lift out of this right hip. You're still always trying to get taller. Now point and flex. Now start to pull that heel up. Whoops. Pull it up. Start to hip hinge. Really try to pull the heel into the butt. I want you to feel a massive recruitment of that hamstring. You can bring your hands to heart if it's easier for you to balance. And then slowly bring it back up. Bring that knee forward one more time. Hold it here. And release it. Okay, we got that balance done. Big deep breath. Swan dive it down. I have my feet far apart. I want to get a nice stretch through these inner thighs. So just hang out here and breathe. 3 or 4 big deep breaths. Let your head go. This should feel good. Getting some nice blood flow to the face. Now, fingertips on the floor, out in front of the feet. You inhale and extend the spine. And we're going to shift our hips backwards. Now, I'd like you to walk your fingertips forward. Trying to get into these lats a little bit. And then fold it all the way down. Walk your hands forward. We're going to meet in a high plank. With your shoulders right over those wrists. Just hold here, breathe. Now, if you've dropped your face towards the floor, pick it up, keep your neck long. Draw that belly button up and in. And now we're going to walk our feet into bear. Hold your knees just above the floor. Really try to do your best to get the stomach pulling up. Now from here, go to a small down dog, put your heels on the floor with your legs nice and straight. Come back to your bear. Draw that belly in. Now step back again to your high plank. And from here, we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. Now you're pushing both heels towards the floor with the legs straight. Come back to plank. Step your feet into bear. Meet me in a small dog. Really push the legs nice and straight. Back to bear. Step back to plank. Meet me in your down dog. Heels pull towards the floor, but they probably don't get there. Meet me back in your plank. Step your left foot up between the hands. We're in a runner's lunge. So I've got my left ankle just above below the knee. Below the knee. Now I'm going to take my left hand out to the side, parallel to the floor. So I've only got my right fingertips holding down on the floor. I'm going to lift this left shoulder up. Big rotation. And then bring it back parallel to the floor. Turn your chest to face the floor. And then start again. Rotate, lift the shoulder. Come back so you're parallel to the floor. And do it again. Rotate it up. Come back. Now, both fingertips are down on the floor. You're going to lift the arms off the floor out to the side. You're going to come all the way up. Flip the palms, reach for the ceiling. So you're getting the benefit of a nice release here through this right hip flexor. We're going to slowly open the arms, lean forward as you come down. So you get a big activation into that left glute. Fingertips only. Now pay attention to how you weight into your front heel when you do it again. Come back up. Flip the palms, reach for the sky. Elevate the back heel as high as you can. Hold the heel up as you slowly begin to lean forward. Come back down. Fingertips only. Press into that heel as you rise back up for the final time. Nice and high on that back foot. Nice. Now bring the arms forward, lean forward, take the hands all the way to the floor, step back to plank. Meet me in your down dog. We're going to bring the right foot forward this time. You're back into that famous runner's lunge. Right arm out to the side, parallel to the floor. Try not to depend too much on that left arm. Reach that right shoulder up. Feel the outside of that right glute. Get a nice little activation. Take the arm back down, parallel to the floor. Turn your chest to face the mat. Do it again. Open. As far as you can. The more you rotate, the more you get out of it. Bring the arm back down, turn the chest to the floor. One last time. Open. Bring the arm back down. Now, weight into the heel of the front foot, arms out to the side, start to come up. And flip the palms and reach for the ceiling. And let's do it again. Come on down. I know it's a long warm-up, but I think it's good for us. We'll get to these bands and weights in just a sec. Go up one more time. Just hold here, lift that back heel nice and high so you're really on the pad of the foot. Now bring your hands to heart, step forward. We're going to pick up some medium weights. Still sort of part of our warm up here. For the back of the legs, feet hip width apart. We're going to pull down, keeping our spine long till the weights get just touching the feet, and then slowly come back up. Do it again. Push your hips back and weight as much as you can into the heels. Then come back up. No hunch back. Keep that chest nice and proud. Now, we've done a few. We're going to increase the pace a little bit. Do 5 sort of quicker. Sort of quicker. A little quicker. How about that? And now we're going to switch and we're going to do 5 squats. So come up and down, working whatever range of motion your body's ready for. There's no judgment. Don't drop your face because then you'll have a tendency to lose your form through your thoracic spine. Okay, take your feet, turn them out so you're in sumo position. Bring your weights to your chest. Give me a little sumo squat. Now, when you go down this time, let the weights come down, touch the floor, bring them back up. So it's a modified bicep curl while you squat. Five more a little quicker. Weight into those heels, push from the heels, get your hips back. Okay, put these weights down. We're going to do a little tricep work with the band. So, behind the back, pulling down on it so you make it nice and tight. And then straighten that left arm and lower it with control. It's all about keeping that chin up, your neck long, your body long. If it's easy, pull the bend down more in the back. Change up the grip. Okay, just hold it halfway down now and give me some pulses. Up an inch, down an inch. Hold it 2/3 of the way up. And then go up from there and then down. So you're back to full range. 5 more. Then we're going to do that pulse again. Okay, now pulse it up and down an inch. Go all the way up, all the way down. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay, that should have been hard, and if it isn't, you gotta hold that band tighter. So here we go. Working that right tricep this time. Grab hold of that band behind you. Here we go, make it tight. Test out the waters, make sure you're really challenging yourself. If not, we want to make an adjustment before all these reps are done. Neck long, body long, good posture, tuck in that belly, squeeze your glutes. Oh my goodness, there's so much to do. And then of course, most important, the more we breathe, the better for our body. So keep breathing. Okay, let's just hold it a little above halfway and now go up and down an inch. Nice. Back to full range, all the way up, all the way down. Back to that pulse, just above the halfway point. Go up and down and keep going if you can, but I can't. Whew. Try to squeeze in 3 or 4 more. And when you're done, grab, I'm going to use this band. So you have an option. You can just use weights if you like. We're going to do some more bicep curls. So it's good to switch between weights and the band. So here we go. I'm just stepping on the band. I'm going to curl it up, come down with lots of control. You want to keep the movement smooth. We don't want to jerk, and we don't want our elbows to pull forward. You just want to come up and down with control. Keep going. Turn my little handy dandy fan on. Whew. There we go. Okay, let's hold it halfway and go up an inch and down an inch. Full range, all the way down, all the way up. Try not to over squeeze. A few more here. Okay, meet me halfway, go up an inch, down an inch. Good posture, proud out your chest. Take it all the way down, all the way up. Try to get 5 more in. Okay, can't do it. Whew. Shake it out. Okay, we're going to give our arms a little bit of a break. I'm going to use the black small band. We're going to come down, work our legs a little bit here, get some bridges in. We're going to start with working the outer hips. So take that band to the just above your ankles, line it all the way down, feet up to the ceiling. Open the band, close it slowly. Give me 10 reps, and then we're going to add those pulses. Keep your hips a little, your ankles a little bit in front of the hips, so you feel the tummy activation. You get to work more muscles at one time, that's a good thing. Working on our last 5 here, and then we're gonna do the little hold and a pulse. And when you take it out this time, hold it out. Now bring it in just a little bit, and then go out an inch and in an inch. To feel the outside of those glutes. Go back to the hold, try to widen the feet, and then close and open for 10. Should be about halfway, don't go too quickly, make sure you're getting your full range on each rep. Okay, hold it out. Bring it in a little and add the pulse. Go out first. And bring the knees into the chest. Make a nice little circle to massage your lower back just for a little reprieve. Now let's take the band, move it just above the knees. Put your feet on the floor, close to your butt, hip width apart. Rock your pelvis, tilt it up and then down. Maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay, now tilt it up and then peel up into a bridge, pressing up through your heels. Now I want you to walk your feet to the edges of your mat. So you're feeling the outside of the legs, your glutes. Now pull the knees together and open them back out. Do that 9 more times. So you're completely releasing all the tension in the band, and then you're opening back out. If your knees don't touch, that's okay. It's really focusing on the outer hips. Try to keep those hips up though when you open out, right? Don't let them get close to the floor. These are great exercises you can take with you when you travel. Always go with your bands. They don't take up room. Okay, so hold the knees out as far as they go. Then bring them in just a tiny bit and then go out and in an inch. Back to full range. Give me 10. Those butt cheeks away from that floor. Okay, hold the full range, come in a little, pulse it. Back to full range. Try to get 10. Hold it out. Come in a little, add those pulses. And lower those hips. Get rid of the band. I think we did a good job on our hips today. Rock and roll yourself up. We're going to get back up onto our feet. You're going to grab these weights again. Oh, what's that? There's some message on my screen. Let me just see what that is. Hang on 2 seconds. Just forgot to plug in my computer. Okay, grab your weights. Give me some squats with a bicep curl and a single overhead press. Start whenever you're ready. I'll join you in 1 second. There we go. So, got my feet hip width, nice little squat. I'm gonna hammer curl it, and then I'm gonna press one at a time. Come back down, squat, hammer curl, and press. You can certainly press both arms at the same time if you like. For some reason, for me, I like doing one at a time. Now try to make your booty get a little lower each time you're coming down. Okay, keep your weights at your chest. Turn to face the left side of your room. We're going to start this lateral work. So take your feet apart, but make sure your toes are in the same line. We're going to lunge right. Let the arms come down. Bring them back up to your chest. Now you're going to lunge left. Let the weights come down right by the instep of that foot. And then come back up with the weights to your chest. Keep going, side to side. So you're bringing the weights all the way over to the foot, just inside it, as opposed to down in the middle of the feet. Try to keep your spine nice and long. Try to shift your hips back. Press up through the heel. You want to work your glute and inner thigh here. It's not so much quad. So we're going to try to speed this up just a little bit. Get a little bit of a heart rate response. Two more. Now, come up. You're going to put the weights down just in the middle of the feet. Bring your hands up to your chest. Lunge right and just hold it. Go up an inch and down an inch. All the weight's in that right heel. Try to shift your hips further back. Okay, full range. All the way up. All the way down on the same leg. Back up. And down. Up. Two more. Then we come back to that pulse and hold. Okay, pulse it up and down. And back to full range. 5 more on this leg. Nice. Now, back to the left leg. Pick up your weights. Bring them to your chest. Take them down to the instep. Come up. and down and up. Put the weights down, hands to your chest, lunge left. Get deeper when you don't have weights, right? Try to improve the range. Okay, on this one, when you go down, you're gonna pulse. Try to work whatever depth you can. Full range up and back down. Okay, one more pulse hold, take it down. Get your butt back, and start that little lift and lower. Back up. Woo. Give me 5. Last one. Nice job. Okay. Disc time. Hammy time. I'm gonna get rid of my mat. I'm gonna grab my disc. I'm gonna work my right leg since we just did the left. Starting with no weights. So toes on the disc, hands here, slide back. Whoops. Big forward lean of the upper body. That's what makes this a good exercise. So big lean, slide back up. Slide back. Big forward lean. So you feel this right glute. Slide back up. You're going to do 5. And then we're going to hold. So 2 more. Big forward lean. You got to get that chest down. Spine long though, right? We're not rounding the back. Take it back 3/4 of the way and hold. Bring your arms back by your side, palms face the floor. Go up an inch and down an inch. Nice, full range all the way up. You can bring your hands out in front, all the way back. All the way up and back. Up, you have 2 more. Last one. Take it all the way back. Bring it in a little. Go up and down an inch. Big forward lean of your upper body. Most of your weight's in this right leg. Full range. Woo, that was talking to me. All the way back. All the way up. 3 more. Nice job. Switch feet. Woo. It's amazing what you can do with a little disc and some body weight. Okay, right foot on the disc. Hands wherever you like. Take it back. Nice forward lean. Come back up with control. You're pressing through your heel when you're coming up. So there's hardly any weight in my right leg now. Take this one back, hold it back. Big forward lean, Now come in a little and then go up and down an inch. Keep that forward lean, super important. Keep your weight in the front heel. Take it back, full range. Woo. Okay, release the arms back, palms face down, big forward lean, come up a little, up and down an inch. Take it back and up. Give me 4 more. Last one, hold it back. Go as far back as you can. Come in a little, up and down an inch. Big forward lean. Go back, come up, and you're done now. Woo. Check out those legs. Okay, let's put our mat back. We're gonna do some 90-90s using our core. So very little depending on the arms. Get your butt over to the right side of your mat. 90-90. So before we start this, make sure both your feet are flexed. Just to start, take this right hand, post it by your side. Give me a little bit of a forward lean. And then pick that back heel up and lower it. Just gonna wake up a lot of those muscles in that hip area. Two more. Now, with that back foot down, you're just gonna lift the knee up and try to get onto the bottom of your foot. So you're nice and flat on that left foot, and then close the knee back to the floor. You can rotate your upper body, so you can see that left foot landing on the floor. So it's not just about the foot landing, it's about trying to open up the leg a little bit more. So make a concerted effort to really go for it. And we're just gonna do it 2 more times because it's so good. Okay, now we start to really challenge the core. Bring your hands to heart, lean over the front leg. Keep your spine long. Come back up. Do it again 4 more times. Both legs are still 90-90. If you need to use your hands, you're walking them fingertips only out in front on the floor. Okay, hold it up. Take your left hand just inside the leg. Take your right hand and reach for the left corner of your mat. Reach for it. The fingertips are down so you can walk it out a little. So you're getting a nice stretch through that whole right shoulder blade. Hold on that. Take a couple of breaths. And then bring it up, and we're switching sides. Scoot your butt all the way to the left. 90-90. Post this hand. So you want to try to not be leaning too far to the left. And then try to lift that back foot up. Nice. Now the knee's going to come up. You're going to open that leg as much as you can. and then lower it back down. You'll notice that you'll be able to get more range as you do more of these. First one's always the most challenging. Really try to open the leg, that's the goal. Make a big concerted effort every time. Two more. Last one. Then we're going to bring our hands to our chest or fingertips out in front of the leg. You're going to slowly lower over that front leg and lift back up. Lower, lift. Try not to depend too much on the arms. One more. Now, rest your right hand just inside that leg. Take your left hand, walk it to the right corner front of the mat. Wherever you feel that, oh yeah, now I know what she's talking about through the shoulder blade, hang out there. Take some breaths. Okay, bring it back, sweep your back leg forward. We're going to keep our legs bent and our feet just a little wider than hip width apart, like you're going to do an old-fashioned sit-up. And that's what we are going to do. So I've got my hands on both my shoulders. I'm going to C-curve the spine. I'm on my heels with my toes up. I'm going to come down slowly, just like I do when I do a Pilates sit-up. When you get down, let the head relax. And then pick it back up. Draw the belly in. Sit yourself back up. Lean the elbows over the knees. And then do it again. Rock yourself onto the heels. Round the back. Tuck the belly. Come on down. Let the head hit the floor. Lift up. Roll up. And you can also use a towel around the bottoms of around your hamstrings if you need a little assistance. We're going to do 3 more. Nice and slow. Really important when you're pulling yourself up to draw the stomach down. We don't want it to puff out. Exhale your breath out to help you get up. Focus on keeping the tummy in. We have 1 more to go. Then we're going to do a quick hamstring stretch and hips. And then say goodbye. Okay, so get up onto your feet. However you want to do that. Once you're standing, we're going to take our right foot, cross it over, and line our toes up. Now you're going to come down, fingertips to the floor, and just sort of shift, play around with where your hips are to get a nice little stretch on the outside of that left leg. So sometimes you have to explore. What you really want to do in this stretch is unweight the upper body. Let your head go. So your neck is chilling. Use the weight of the upper body to help release the leg. Now roll yourself up Pilates style. And then uncross, and let's go opposite leg. Line up those toes. So you have a little bend in the front leg, that's okay. Shift your weight into your heels and stick your butt back as you fold down. Fingertips land, unweight the upper body completely. So I'm really not putting any weight in my hands.
I'm letting my upper body weight help me release that muscle in the leg. Big deep breaths. That's the best part of exercising, is the focus on breathing. So good for us. Okay, round it up slowly. Uncross the legs. We're gonna just come down for one full forward fold. This time I want you to bring your heels and toes together. You're gonna slowly take it down. While you come down, I want you to put equal weight in both feet, and I want you to keep it equal. We're gonna hang out here for 3 very deep breaths. And then we are going to swan dive up with a nice long spine, and we're going to keep equal weight in both feet. So inhale, extend, release the arms out to the side, start to lift yourself back up. Open the palms, reach for the sky. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Great job getting it done. Feel so much better. I hope you do. Cheers. Okay.
Oh, I needed that.